Hi, I'm Dave Cowan. Welcome back to my hand of the month. I played this hand in a BBO tournament recently. Both vulnerable. I opened in third seat with one spade. North bid a semi-gambling 3 no trump, which usually represents a spade stopper and a runnable minor suit. It's passed back around to me, and I decided I would bid 4 hearts. Arguably, perhaps not the best bid vulnerable, but I did it anyway. It was passed around to South, who doubled. Now, the opening lead was the Ace of Clubs, followed by the King of Clubs, which I ruffed. Now, my plan on this hand is I need some tricks. So I can either ruff spades and maybe set up a spade trick, or I can try to set up diamonds. I decided I would try to knock out the ace of diamonds. So on trick 3, I lead the queen of diamonds, and South uh, should have held up, but he didn't, and he takes the ace of diamonds. And now he cashes the ace of spades and leads another spade, which I put in the jack, covered by North's king, and I ruff and dummy. So again, not the best defense. They have managed to set up my queen of spades, and I can pitch my other 2 losing spades on diamonds. So now the only thing I have to worry about is the trump suit. So I lead the King of Hearts from dummy, and the Queen falls from the North hand. Now, North's dropping of an honor gives us a restricted choice problem. Probability tells us that when an honor falls in this situation, the odds favor the other honor to be in the other hand by 2 to 1. It's a little counterintuitive that this is true, but nonetheless it is. The problem here is that if it's a singleton queen and the honor is in the south hand, I can only finesse it 1 time, so I can't really pick up the heart suit by playing the restricted choice play. So I'm forced to play the heart suit with what's only a 33% chance that North has the doubleton queen jack, and I play it for the drop, and that works. And now all I have to do is pull trump with the 10 of hearts, overtake my jack of diamonds with the king, and both the 10 and the 8 of diamonds will provide pitches where I can pitch my 2 losing spades, and then my hand will be good. So thanks again for watching. We will see you next time. So about an hour after I made this video, I realized that I had made a mistake in logic, and that I actually got lucky in making 4 hearts using the inferior line of play. And I had played for the doubleton queen jack to drop based on the belief that I couldn't run a finesse twice through south, which I would need to do if it indeed was a singleton queen. I only had 1 more trump in the dummy to be able to run a finesse, so I didn't think I could finesse twice. And then I realized that I actually could by way of a trump coup. So let me show you a slightly different setup where it would have been the Queen of Hearts and how I can actually handle it. So if I back it up to the point where I ruffed the King of Spades, and now when I lay down the King of Hearts, and the Queen falls, and I'm presented with the restricted choice, which favors the south hand to have started with four hearts to the jack and the queen to be a singleton. That's a 2-to-1 favorite over the queen being queen jack doubleton. Now, I thought that I couldn't pick up the heart suit because I only have one heart left in dummy, and I need to finesse twice through the south hand to pick up the jack and the 9, if indeed south started with four hearts. And since I didn't think I could do it, I played for the doubleton drop, which is the 33% play. Now, if I would be able to pick up the hearts if south had four to the jack, that's the superior play. That is the 66% play. And in fact, I actually can do it by way of a trump coup. A trump coup is one of the coolest plays in bridge. It's where you come down to an ending position where you're able to do a finesse without having a trump in one of the hands. And so let's see how that works here. So after the King of Hearts, I'm going to play, because the Queen dropped, I'm going to play it as a singleton, and I'm going to play south for the Jack. And it doesn't really matter what he does here. I'm going to stick in that, and I'm going to put in the 8. And North shows out. And now if I take and run the Jack of Diamonds, there's the 9, which is key. And now I overtake and lay down the 10 of Diamonds, getting rid of my losing spades. And lay down the 8 of Diamonds, getting rid of my other spade. And now when I lay down the 6 of Diamonds, south is stuck. If he throws a spade, I throw a spade. And now when I lay down the 10 of clubs, he is stuck in a trump coup. In other words, I'm able to finesse the heart suit without having a heart in the east hand. Doesn't matter what south does. He plays the 9 of hearts, I'll play the 10 of hearts, and then I'll take the last trick with the ace of hearts. So because I have a trump coup available to me, then I should have played the hand based on the restricted choice principle, and actually would have gone down as the cards lay because North did have the Queen Jack of Hearts. So I thought I had played it brilliantly, but I was actually just lucky. I had used faulty logic to accidentally make my contract. So thanks again.